Have you ever felt that prickly sensation? That sudden rush of energy that seems to ripple just beneath your skin? It's a feeling that can catch you off guard, arriving in a flash and leaving you with a sense of wonder. Maybe it's a wave of goosebumps that suddenly sweeps across your arms, making every tiny hair stand on end. Sometimes, it's a shiver on a chilly morning when the air bites at your skin. Other times, it's the chills that run down your spine during a powerful movie scene, or when a piece of music moves you to tears. This reaction is something we all share, no matter where we come from, how old we are, or what language we speak. It's a thread that connects us across cultures, generations, and experiences, reminding us of our shared humanity. Sometimes, goosebumps are triggered by beauty, a haunting melody, a breathtaking view from a mountaintop, or the first glimpse of the ocean after a long journey. Or maybe it's a surge of inspiration, the kind that makes you want to leap to your feet and cheer, or the quiet awe you feel during a moving speech or a moment of triumph. We call it goosebumps, chills, or shivers. But whatever the name, the sensation is instantly recognizable. It's a physical echo of our deepest emotions, a sign that something has truly touched us. It's almost like our body's secret language, a way for our skin to speak when words fall short. When we're overwhelmed by feeling, our bodies respond in ways we can see and feel, even if we can't always explain why. Goosebumps are a visible sign of the invisible feelings swirling inside us. They're a reminder that our emotions are powerful enough to leave a mark on our bodies, even if only for a moment. This fascinating reaction is part of what makes us human. It's ancient, passed down from our ancestors, and yet it's still with us today, connecting people of all ages, from children to elders, in moments of awe, fear, or joy. Whether we're huddled together listening to a ghost story, or standing in a crowd watching a rocket soar into the sky, these moments reveal just how deeply our minds and bodies are connected. But why do we get goosebumps? What purpose do they serve? And what do they say about us as a species? The answer is a journey through science, emotion, and our shared history. A story that's as much about biology as it is about what it means to feel. So let's dive into the science behind this incredible feeling. We'll explore how our bodies create goosebumps and why this ancient response still matters in our modern lives. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of goosebumps and discover what these tiny, fleeting sensations reveal about the power of emotion, connection, and what it truly means to be human. So, what's really happening when those little bumps appear on your skin? It all starts with your hair. Each hair grows from a tiny follicle anchored in your skin. Attached to every follicle is a microscopic muscle called the erector pili. When this muscle contracts, it pulls the hair upright and creates a bump, your goosebump. This happens across thousands of follicles at once, creating that familiar texture. You can't control these muscles. They work automatically, outside your conscious control. The erector pili are part of your body's smooth muscle system, always working behind the scenes. Goosebumps are a coordinated automatic response, your body's way of reacting to the world. This tiny reaction hints at a much bigger system designed for survival. Let's see how your body pulls off this microscopic magic. Have you ever wondered how your body can react so quickly, how all those tiny muscles contract at once, or how you can clench your fist in a split second? It's almost like magic, but there's a powerful system at work behind the scenes. The answer is your nervous system, a vast, intricate network of nerves and cells that acts as your body's communication superhighway. Think of it as your body's command center, constantly sending and receiving messages to every organ, muscle, and tissue, making sure everything works together in perfect harmony. One of the most fascinating parts is the autonomic nervous system. This system runs on autopilot, quietly managing all the things you don't have to think about, like your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. The autonomic nervous system has two main branches. The first is the parasympathetic branch, often called the rest and digest system. It helps your body relax, recover, and conserve energy after stress or a meal. The second is the sympathetic branch, which you might know as the fight or flight system. This is your body's rapid response team, kicking in when you're startled, scared, or under pressure. For example, have you ever noticed goosebumps suddenly appear when you're frightened or cold? That's the sympathetic branch in action, your body's built-in alarm system. When your brain senses a threat or a surge of intense emotion, it sends a cascade of signals through your nerves, instantly activating this system to prepare you for whatever comes next. These signals race through your body, prepping you for action. Your heart starts pounding faster, your breathing quickens to bring in more oxygen, and your pupils widen to take in more of your surroundings, all in a matter of seconds. At the same time, nerves connected to tiny muscles at the base of your hair follicles, called erector pili muscles, release a special chemical messenger, telling them to contract. Suddenly, your hairs stand up and goosebumps appear. It's a visible sign that your internal alarm system is switched on, ready to protect you. This rapid coordinated response is your body's way of gearing up for action, whether that means running from danger, facing a challenge, or simply bracing for the unexpected. Goosebumps are just one small part of this incredible system, a reminder that your body is always ready to respond, adapt, and protect you, even before you realize it. When your body's alarm goes off, it releases adrenaline, a powerful hormone. Adrenaline surges through your bloodstream, supercharging your fight or flight response. Your heart pounds, muscles get a burst of energy, and your senses sharpen. Adrenaline also reinforces the signal to your erector pili muscles. Contract now. That's why goosebumps often appear during moments of excitement, fear, or thrill. Even if there's no real danger, your body reacts as if there is. Goosebumps are a tiny visible sign of this powerful hormonal surge. To understand goosebumps, let's travel back to our furry ancestors. For them, making hair stand up served two key purposes: warmth and intimidation. Fluffed up fur trapped air, creating insulation against the cold. When threatened, raised fur made animals look bigger and scarier to predators. Today, we don't have enough body hair for goosebumps to keep us warm or make us look fierce. But the ancient wiring remains. Our bodies still react to cold and fear the same way. Goosebumps are a vestige, a leftover from a time when they were essential for survival. Now they're a fascinating echo of our evolutionary past. Our bodies remember, even if the world has changed. Goosebumps are a living fossil of our history. Goosebumps aren't just about cold or fear anymore. Our modern lives are filled with emotional triggers that activate this ancient response. A scary movie, a sudden noise, or even a vivid memory can set off goosebumps. But it's not just fear. Moments of awe, inspiration, or deep connection can do it too. A stirring speech, a breathtaking view, or overwhelming pride can all bring on chills. Our bodies now use this old pathway to mark our most meaningful experiences. Goosebumps have become a physical punctuation for what truly moves us. They're proof that our emotions are powerful enough to create real, visible change. In today's world, goosebumps are a marker of what matters most. One of the most common modern triggers for goosebumps is music. Whether it's a haunting melody, a powerful chorus, or a sudden shift in rhythm, music has a unique ability to reach deep into our emotions and stir something primal within us. It's not just about hearing the notes, it's about feeling them resonate through your entire body, sometimes so intensely that your skin tingles and your hair stands on end. Scientists call this sensation frisson, a shiver of pleasure that can sweep over you in response to a moving song or a powerful moment in a performance. Frisson is more than just a fleeting feeling. It's a complex reaction that involves both your mind and your body, triggered by the emotional power of music. It's often linked to anticipation and surprise. A sudden crescendo, a soaring vocal, or a perfect chord progression that catches you off guard. These moments can feel almost magical, as if the music is speaking directly to your soul, unlocking memories or emotions you didn't even know you had. When music builds tension and then resolves it, your brain registers a significant event. This release of tension is deeply satisfying, and it's one of the reasons why live performances can be so moving. The collective anticipation in a room, the shared silence before a musical drop, and the eruption of sound all combine to create a powerful emotional experience. That emotional spike activates your sympathetic nervous system, and goosebumps follow. It's your body's way of physically responding to something that feels important or extraordinary, almost as if it's marking the moment for you. The same thing happens with movies, books, or art. When a story moves us, our bodies react. A heartbreaking scene in a film, a beautifully written passage in a novel, or a breathtaking painting can all trigger that same rush of emotion and the telltale goosebumps. This is empathy in action. We feel the triumph or sorrow of others, and our skin responds. It's a reminder that we're not just observers. We're participants in the emotional journeys of the stories and art we experience. Emotional goosebumps show we're fully present, absorbed in the moment. They're a sign that we're truly connecting with what we're experiencing, letting ourselves be vulnerable to beauty, sadness, or joy. They connect us to beauty, awe, and wonder, making our experiences unforgettable. These moments become etched in our memories, not just because we remember what we saw or heard, but because we remember how it made us feel. Our bodies have a built-in way to mark what truly moves us. Goosebumps are like nature's highlighter, drawing attention to the moments that matter most. Goosebumps are a physical celebration of what it means to be human, a beautiful reminder that we are capable of deep feeling, connection, and wonder. How does an emotional experience become a physical reaction? It starts deep in the brain, with the amygdala, our emotional processing center. When the amygdala senses something important, it alerts the hypothalamus, which activates the sympathetic nervous system. This triggers the erector pili muscles, creating goosebumps. But it's not just about fear. Positive experiences activate the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine. Music, love, and joy can all spark this chain reaction. Our brains have repurposed an ancient survival mechanism to enhance our emotional lives. Goosebumps are the end result, a physical echo of our deepest feelings. Goosebumps are a universal human experience, a living relic of our evolutionary past. Today, they're the physical language of our emotions, marking moments that move us. This simple reaction involves a complex system: tiny muscles, powerful nerves, adrenaline, and the brain's emotional centers. Understanding goosebumps adds to their magic, revealing the intricate connection between mind and body. They remind us that our feelings are real enough to change us physically. Goosebumps are a small but powerful symbol of our integrated nature. Next time you feel that tingle, pause and notice what caused it. Was it a song, a story, a memory, or a moment of awe? These chills are clues to what matters most to you, a personal map of what makes you feel alive. And that's a wonderful thing to explore.